Hello, my name is Girardi, and this is my good friend Love Gangster.
Yo, what's up?
You may know him from earlier in the Owlet, as Time Magazine quoting him as saying, "Too good for Owlet."
Yeah, I had enough of Owlet. I felt like it was holding me back a little. I'm kidding. But yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to be an Owlet and shit and stuff, and proud to be casting, continuing on the Owlet tradition as a Diamond Boy.
As a Diamond Boy, my name's Girardi. I'm too good for the Owlet, but I was interested in casting because I like to do a whole bunch of audio stuff.
Yeah.
So, we got a match against Los Muertos and Top Ramen. Love, as a former player in this league, what can you tell us about Los Muertos and Top Ramen?
Well, both Los Muertos and Top Ramen are two playoff-bound teams. Los Muertos is just on the outside of the cusp of playoffs. I think they're one win away from being in the playoffs, and Top Ramen is one win above Los Muertos. So this is a pretty big matchup for the two of them.
Yeah,
whoever wins has a better chance of getting in the playoffs.
It's always exciting to see these high quality, what's the word I'm looking for? High stakes matchups like this.
Indeed. Now, Top Ramen has recently lost their their leader, perhaps their in-game leader.
Ooh.
Of what's his name, Mr. Crit. Mr. Crit just hit Diamond, so he's not allowed to play anymore. So he's going to be coaching.
How did it feel to hit Diamond, by the way? Did it feel good to finally reach that plateau?
Yeah, hit the 3K and then just like decay afterwards.
So what's funny is
afterwards and then.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good. I'd play one game and then I just started to decay afterwards. But it felt good. I had the opportunity to play an Owlet, and it inspired me to hit Diamond. It really made me strive for that. So I'm sure Mr. Crit feels the same way. And we'll see how Top Ramen reacts without having Mr. Crit. First time without playing with Mr. Crit. On Los Muertos, though, we have a team who's on the upswing. The first two stages, they weren't doing so hot. But this last stage, they really turned it on with wins against almost every team. They beat Deadlock Gang, which was a top 2 team in the first 2 stages. And they took the best team in the league, Microsoft Excelsior, to 5 maps. So excited to see how they play against Top Ramen here. This in-division rivalry is going to be big.
It is going to be big. This is in division. These are both in. I can't remember the division names right now.
Snowy and Strix. This is Strix.
This is Strix?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a heated matchup within the Strix division. Heated on a grill, maybe?
I think it's sautéed.
Sautéed? Are we sous videing this matchup right now?
We might be okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sauté it first, okay?
Uh-huh.
And then when it's like halfway cooked, we're gonna stick it in the oven and we're gonna broil it.
Oh, look at these genius ideas! This is why you're in Diamond now.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it looks like we're getting ready pretty close to starting this match. Oh, it looks like someone said starting, so that's a good sign.
And that's the ref too, so probably we're starting. Hey, look at that!
Hey, we're in the game! So like I said, this is Top Ramen versus Los Muertos.
First map of Route 66.
You know what they say about Route 66?
What did they say about Route 66?
You can get your kicks on Route 66. I'm assuming they're talking about popular shoes.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Adidas. Get your Ultra Boost right now on StockX.com.
It must be the shoes. It's gotta be the shoes. How else can Michael Jordan jump so high?
Does Zenyatta wear shoes, Girardi?
Somebody's got to play. Hopefully, all right. So we got an F3 with Zen, so we can check. But it's in the Assemble Your Heroes stage.
Yeah, so we can't check.
Yeah, we got to really make sure that Zenyatta has shoes or not. Like, this is the most important part of this game.
And
I see sandals, not shoes. But are sandals shoes?
I don't know. Is hot dogs are hot dog sandwiches, Girardi?
Yes.
All right. Well, there you go. Then sandals are shoes.
It looks like the Zen is. We got a Zen, Widowmaker, a Monkey, a Tracer, a Diva, and a Mercy for Los Muertos. And we got a Ana Bastion. That's probably going to change for the other team. They're probably just memeing right now a little bit.
Yeah, right now we have a dive comp for defense, which is interesting. If we see a pirate ship like they seem to be running here, we don't have the Bastion switching, so we might see a pirate ship come out. Might be
Are we-
good against.
Are we going to protect the president?
I think Mr. President is going to be coming out. President Logic. Oh, never mind. Going to Sombra.
No, going to
we're going to
McCree.
Make up your mind. Okay.
So red teams are going together. Blue team's doing the general stand on top of the gas station look. They got a few people on the right. A little bit interesting of a setup to be around the Widowmaker to give her a damage boost. Red team coming up, and we should see a
We have a
good
Widow
fight
duel
right now.
happening between Zoe and Raven. Which one wins it?
Yeah, both of them have damage boosts on it. It doesn't look like anything's happening right now. I'm going to go to Raven to see what they're doing. Going to first person. Ooh, that was a good hit. Get the body shot.
We have a dive come in from Blue.
Good dive from Blue. Let's see if they can get another pick going. They're able to res the Zenyatta and a
Turtle,
takeout by...
the back.
Wow. So it looks like Blue's in a good position right now. It looks like Red's going to have to regroup after losing a healer and that McCree.
Yeah, what happened there was that Zhurtle came in on the backline and just wreaked havoc. They didn't turn around fast enough to defend their backline. Great dive coming out.
Yeah, so we're sticking with the same team. Nothing's really changed that much. Same turret is set up. They're just moving the point. Another good dive by this Winston, taking out the Widowmaker. And there goes a Taylor, and this might be another pickoff. The Zenyatta does get the Diva mech, but I don't know if they're going to be able to capitalize off of that, especially with this XZQ. He's doing some good DPS, takes out the McCree. There's only a Tracer left. He's not going to walk forward. Top Ramen's going to have to regroup.
Yeah, they might have to try something different here. The dive has been just too strong from Naving his heart and Jelly Donut.
It looks like
They're going-
Fenzito switches to Winston, Pandu switches to Diva, and Logic and Zoe switching to Genji and Sombra.
The classic best way to counter dive is to go dive yourself.
So we got dual dives. We call this a diving competition. And Mercy gets taken out. They get at the Diva mech. They get the... Oh, this Winston's going in! The Winston is monkeying around. Hey, it's the monkeys.
Yeah, he went bananas there for a little bit. Just sat on
naming
two of
is-
their faces at the
yeah.
same time.
Yeah. Anyway, it's red team's gonna have to regroup after that. They do get 2 ults from their healers. So we're gonna see if that can do anything. Blue team also has that. Los Muertos still also has their 2.
First dive come out. from Red.
Dive's coming in. They're trying to take out the Winston. They're having monkey battle. This is crazy. This is Pokemon. This is the new Pokemon game right here. Winston versus Winston using
see a
Thunder
big
Shock. Diva Bomb comes out.
No one.
We're going to go to that Winston. We're going to see this play from this Winston. Naming
Ready
his
getting
hard
good
is
pressure.
just giving pressure to these people, and he's just diving in. And Mercy just walks in front of him. There's only the Zen left, and this is another big wipe for Top Ramen.
This one was a little bit better than last time. They had some good aggression with the dive, but then afterwards it just all fell apart. They didn't have any. Seemed like they didn't have any target choosing there on Top Ramen, so they got cooked.
So we do have a Sombra coming ahead, trying to maybe scout ahead without anything, but she runs into the Tracer, just hacks the Tracer, but I don't know if this is going to be anything that they can do anything. That seemed pretty inappropriate by this Sombra to give herself away. Not a big fan of the Sombra pick, but they do get the hack on the Mercy. This looks like it could be something for Top Ramen. Zen gets 2 things. The Sombra gets the Mercy. We get an ult. This might be a good push right here. Zen with another kill. That's 3 kills. That's 3 final blows for that Zen.
Seems like Red's gonna be able to take this. Top
Yeah.
Ramen's gonna be able to take this. Excuse me, but they have to kill Naming his heart.
And they also have to deal with this stall, because we're going to see a lot of Winston, a lot of Diva, a lot of just people standing on the point to try to stall this as long as possible. And hope that they can build up an ult. So Winston comes back in with the Mercy. Mercy gets killed. Diva gets killed.
Raven just has free farm on them as the Widowmaker. And now finally pressure on Raven. Benzito's going on her.
And Kenzito just goes in. Raven's able to do a little bit of damage as Widow. Able to get that Diva mech, but I don't know if it's going to be a lot. We're going to go to this Diva on the point. Diva's about to get taken out. This is just them just trying to stall as much as possible.
Will they be able to use the Zenyatta ult to stall even longer?
I mean, they're going to try, but I mean, they're not doing a horrible job of stalling. And a Tracer gets out. That's a pick. Sombra ult comes out. That's a hack. Getting a revive on this Tracer.
Oh, they're going to be able to hold this.
Are they going to be able to hold this? This is incredible. I thought they were dead to rights, but maybe they're able to hold this. It's still pretty even. Anything can really happen right now. Good block shield by that Winston, theoretically. I don't think anybody else was in danger at that stage. Somebody really needs to take out this baby diva, because she's about to get, oh, nobody took down the baby diva. Logic is hacked. Another ult comes out from the diva. Doesn't take anyone out. But, I mean, this is a pressure-filled point right here.
Have you seen a fight this long before?
I've never seen, I mean,
Another
ult from the Zen. And this might be it for Red. They don't have any healers.
Only Logic left on point.
Is this Sombra able to do anything? They stay away from the point. Isn't able to get onto the point. And that is the end of round 1. No points for Top Ramen.
That was a feisty little fight there for Los Muertos. They kept it alive. You know, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't let it go, but it worked out for them. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing is they had such a distance to go, and once you get that, you just need to get a couple of picks. And if you can stall enough to get those couple of picks, especially with how kind of shieldless the other team was, like they can't really, because they're all playing dive on the offense essentially. They're playing right. Diva, Winston, so I don't know.
One of the biggest problems I see when like it's like low time like that, you kind of want to pop your ults like immediately if you're like the pushing team, because you want to like just try to win the team fight with like one ult. Yeah. So what happens is if you don't win the team fight, then like all of your ults are gone, and the defense has time to get their ults up. And then you saw how Los Muertos' ults were more effective than Top Ramen's ults there in the end, because Top Ramen was just throwing ults, whereas Los Muertos was able to react and use their ults.
Can I get a call out to that Zen on Los Muertos? He had 2 ults during that entire fight. And it was pretty big. I mean, the Zen was killing people. Doing some.
The Zen and the other team was doing well as well.
Yeah, so we got some Zen v Zen important battles going on. Transcendence is perfect. We have reached Nirvana in this stage of Overwatch when you think about it.
What kind of religion is there, like a name for the religion that Zenyatta like believes in, or
I don't know. I don't know if there's a canon name, and I can't think of a good pun to say. The only thing I can think of is, like, instead of Buddhism, it would be Bodhism. But I might as well just say botulism, you know?
Exactly.
He studies botulism. So it looks like Blue Team is kind of waiting for, you know, just to move up. We got a Widowmaker, we got a Monkey, we got a Zen, we got a Tracer, we got a Diva, and we got a Mercy. That is a pretty standard lineup. We're going to go to Zoe for the red team. We got Logic playing McCree. We got Zoe playing Widowmaker. We have a Reinhardt and Fenzito. Winston goes in, gets a pick on the... Wow! What a dive. A big revive, though. But this is another pick by Raven. Let's go to Raven. Let's see what they're doing, if they're going to get pressured at all.
Oh, it's such a scattered fight coming out from Top Ramen.
Yeah.
Once the initial dive from Winston, it's like everyone's going around in different directions.
So maybe this is a big sign that they're missing their team leader. Maybe an emotional leader as well. Oh, and a big pick off by Raven. And it's not looking good for Top Ramen right now.
Venzito doing the little sneaky strat on the point.
And oh my god, Venzito's just not noticed. I've been watching this Widowmaker because she's just been on the point for so long.
Bro, already has ult.
And we are done. That is round 1. I've got to go edit some stuff real fast.
Right. Los Muertos taking the relatively painless 1-0 win over Top Ramen on Route 66. I'm surprised, honestly. What do you think did it there for Los Muertos?
I think Los Muertos just timed their attacks a lot better.
Oh, watch this. He's gonna sit on their faces. Watch it, watch it. Sat on their faces. 73 KP from Jelly Dough.
Whew.
I think the tank line from Los Muertos was
Yeah,
huge.
look at that tank lines. Whew. But you gotta admit, 3 minutes 26 seconds. That's a lot of objective time.
Yep, sitting on that point. Objective-minded gamers.
All right, so I guess we're just waiting for the next round.
Yeah,
Like I said,
next
they
round.
take it just 1-0. So
Yeah, big plays from Los Muertos there. I'd like to see how Top Ramen comes back and responds. Stage or map 2. What's the second map again? Oh, it's Temple of Anubis, right?
let me go check real fast. I have to alt tab out of my tabs to get access to my OBS. So scorecard. Yeah,
We have Temple of Anubis.
oh, this changed everything, so don't worry about this right now, because I'm apparently a dum-dum. Yeah, I am a Baka Gaijin, guys, so, this one, we're gonna delete that. We got some deletion going on right now. There's also some music. I'm gonna turn down that music, because it should be turned down, so I apologize for audio issues.
Can they hear us right now?
Yeah, they can hear us right now.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, shoutouts to Love Gangster's mom. I plowed her last night.
Oh my
And by plowing her, I meant I shoveled her snow.
we live in South Carolina.
Yeah, it snows sometimes. It's just very rare.
Yeah, that rare September snow. South Carolina.
Early September, South Carolina's snow is very well known.
Now, what are your thoughts on Temple of Anubis as a map?
Personally, I'm not a big fan of it from a playing standpoint. I feel like it's a little too like wavy, I guess would be the thing I would say. Where
Wavy?
well, just in the sense that like it can go really fast.
That's true, but it can also go really slow. It's the classic 2CP map where
Yeah.
you can just get respawns and keep defending a point forever, even though like you lose team fights constantly. And
Yeah.
after 3 minutes, you kill everyone. They get tired of trying to attack. So, Temple Anubis has some good parts to it, some bad parts, but we'll see how the two teams handle it. Los Muertos seems to be a very formidable opponent.
Yeah.
Ready to
That was a very dominating matchup right there. Like, Top Ramen got a few picks, but that was about it. Oh, we're just waiting for subs right now. Hopefully, we got Cap coming in. Was that Chowboy that got taken out?
let's see. I think Chowboy was out before. Was it Logic who just got taken out? I don't know. Someone just got taken out.
Yeah, somebody got taken
Somebody
out.
got a cap.
Somebody got taken out behind the shed.
Yep. Ow.
So now we just gotta wait. They did get to hear some of my license-free jazz, by the way.
How long?
I put it up for probably like 30 seconds
Solid
for
30
right
seconds.
now. Yeah, I feel like the people need to listen to more license-free, open, public domain jazz.
Well, we have to support the artists who give us these open domain.
Yeah, we gotta support
license-free
them by
products.
not giving them licenses at all or royalties.
Yep. That's what the ANCAP thing is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Too much governmental stuff in my music,
Yeah. Yeah, really, the government has no reason to get involved with my music. They can't tell me to not listen to the Beebster. Love, are you a believer?
Sometimes it's hard. It's hard to be a believer, but I know at the end of the day, when I'm about to go to sleep at night, I think of Justin Bieber.
You think of the Beebster?
Y'all don't know how to pronounce Zertle or Zertle. How do you pronounce that name?
One of them is Zertle, and the other
Okay.
one is Gzk. Yeah.
All right, we'll have to call him now on, unless he tells us how to say it. It's like a bee. Have you ever wanted to keep bees, Girardi?
Not really.
How come?
Uh,
Don't you like honey?
I'm not the biggest honey person, to be honest. Like, it's good, but, like, if I wanted to use a sweetener, like, there's other sweeteners I'd use.
Like what?
Um, have you ever had, like, raw maple syrup? Like, raw dog maple syrup? Yeah, that
Yeah, I've
can be
had it raw.
really good.
It
And
can
just,
have this like a sourish flavor to it, though. I don't know if sour is the right word, but it's like strong. It's almost molasses in the flavor, but it's like thin, you know?
yeah. Yeah, it's
Isn't
thin
it?
just like you. Oh, and we are changing the team colors right now, so I have to go and change that around.
Yeah. So what does Top Ramen need to do to come back? They kind of had a weak showing there against Los Muertos. They need to make some big changes.
I think the big thing is that this might be an inopportune time just because of what they went through with their leader, I guess, leaving. And then I think a lot of these problems aren't skill based because you saw people make plays for Top Ramen.
Right.
You saw that happening, so it's not like it's the worst thing on earth, you know. But it just seemed like once the other team just dived a lot better and planned attacks out better and just had better teamwork. So it's going to be really testing to see maybe Temple of Anubis because it does if you can get not rolled on that second stage, you can really, really stall that out for a while. So my hopefulness is that they got to win the kind of skirmishes, if you will, like the kind of the random events, if you will, because I don't know if they are going to have enough teamwork or develop enough teamwork in this setting right now.
I'd like to see Top Ramen's tanks turn around a little bit more and help peel for their backline. I feel like if they do that, it might allow them to have more space to move forward and defend.
Yeah, but you got to walk forward too. So
That's true. You do always have to press W.
we're just asking for W plus a 180 on your mouse.
Exactly.
So
And when you 180 and turn around, you're not allowed to press any buttons because then it's like going backwards, you know?
hmm
But yeah, Top Ramen definitely has the skill and talent to beat Los Muertos. Just need to, they lost their coach, or they lost their leader, so.
I think Top Ramen would also get a lot better if they do a lot more quirkier picks. They seem to do like standard picks, and if you're going to go standard versus standard, the team with the better teamwork is, you know, even if it's equal skill, the team with the better teamwork is going to mostly win. But if you can gimmick pick it up, you have a chance to win then too. So it's going to be interesting to see if we go with like maybe a like I was surprised I didn't see a Brigitte, honestly.
Yeah, Brigitte would have been really good against the dive.
So
Actually, we did see it
but
the second time.
in terms of, you know, gimmickiness, like, you know, if they're gonna run a Sombra, maybe try running like a Reaper or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Reaper's a very strong pick, and an Owlet. Every time I've seen Reaper, it's like, I don't know, it just like kills everything.
He walks
Then, like,
forward, man, and people
He
don't
does
expect the walk forward.
That's why we call it the walk forward special. It wouldn't be special if we expected it.
So let's go watch some Super Siege Mode 3 gameplay action. This is now a Super Siege Mode 3 game stream.
Is that like a video game?
That's the video game that's in the spawn for offense.
Oh, damn. Who's winning?
They're just kind of walking. Oh, he destroyed it! Oh my gosh, it's ruined.
That probably costs a lot of money.
Yeah. Red team doesn't care. Los Muertos does not care. So we're going to see if this is their actual team. I don't think they're going to run a Torbjorn, but hey, you know, disrespect is in our DNA. And wouldn't you love to see a Torbjorn in this Owlet?
We have seen Torbjorn.
I'm just saying
very
in this specific match on offense, it would be great, is all
I
I'm
think
trying.
they should come out with it.
Yeah.
You know, his turret doesn't miss. Did you know that? Like, it's got 100% accuracy.
Wait, what?
I think it's in the patch notes. I don't know. They changed it last patch. Our turret has 100% accuracy now.
Right, so for top ramen, we got, I can't see, it's Zo, Cab, Fenzito, Pandu, Vesper C, and Milzy. For Los Muertos, we have Raven, Naming is Hard, Bruh, XZQ, Jelly Dough, Infection. They are playing some standard classes. For top ramen, it's Hanzo, Junkrat, Road Pig, Choriza, Mercy, and a Zen. And for Los Muertos, it's a Brigitte, as I said, but on the wrong team. Reinhardt, Lucio, Zarya, Diva, and a Moira. And they're going straight to point. But the other team has the high ground, but what are they going to do? They're all hiding in the house.
The first one to drop down is the Junkrat.
They are all hiding in this house. It's a good house. The Kevin McAllister house in Home Alone. It's booby-trapped, I believe.
It is booby-trapped.
But we get
look, they killed them all.
Big picks from top ramen right here. So maybe... I don't know.
I think what happened there was Los Muertos wasn't expecting top ramen to stay on top of this area for like as long as they did. So I think they got a little antsy in their pantsy.
Yeah, they did walk forward a lot, and that's a little bit tough to do. You can't really walk as much forward as you want to with a Reinhardt and Zarya comp, just because they're not the best at dive. But they're just going in. They're trying to just walk forward again, and we're gonna see what happens. They get a pick on the Junkrat though. But it looks like another top ramen win. So maybe you just took down Los Muertos. You just came in and annihilated them on Route 66. And all of a sudden, I feel like they were being a little too antsy in the pantsy. Like you said, like they're expecting to win.
What happened here is there's a new team composition. We have the old ball and chain coming out from top ramen with the Roadhog and with the Orisa. So when you have that coming on, instead of like a Diva, Reinhardt, Winston sort of thing, you have to play a little bit differently. But I don't see Los Muertos making the changes so far.
Yeah,
now we
so
see a Widowmaker coming out.
We do see a Widowmaker, we do see a Monkey, we do see a Zen, and we do see a Pharah. So as soon as you get done with that point, they all switch. So, but Milzy is able to get a big hit on that Monkey. We get a Choriza done, even with the, oh my god, and it's another big point right here. What happened to Los Muertos? They had all of the, just annihilated them the last round. But they haven't, have they gotten a pick yet?
I think they might have gotten a pick or two, but I think he got rezzed. So, like, I think Cap died, for example, but he got rezzed. So, I don't think they've gotten a pick where someone's actually had to walk back to point.
So we're going to go look at this Pharah gameplay right now. Pharah's an interesting pick. They don't really have any time. Oh, it's a big hit by the Zen! Oh my god, he's getting res, but this leaves the Mercy in a very precarious situation. Surprised she's not dead, she was just kind of standing there. And this is just, there's just, the push hard, there is a big pick on that Junkrat. And we're going to see this Pharah, if the Pharah gets killed again! The Pharah needs to do better getting behind some walls and stuff. But right now, it's a pretty even battle. We got some ults coming in from...
Big bomb coming out
Big
from Jelly
bomb
Dough.
gets Zo. Ooh, that's a big pick right there. Junkrat's using his ult. There's nobody around. Here it comes to destroy this Diva, and he's gonna just not destroy the Diva because he didn't do enough damage. So...
See Vesper Z just standing on point.
And we got Los Muertos just getting onto the point. That Pharah pick was...
Able to take it.
Yeah, the Pharah pick did end up working, even though he did die a few times.
I mean, it took him a little bit to learn, but then, you know, they killed the Junkrat, easy peasy.
Yeah, so we got Cap switching to McCree right now, as Los Muertos is probably going to try to want to like move forward a little bit, but it looks like everybody on the other team is spawned, so it looks like it's going to be slow and steady right now.
You see Raven on this Tracer causing havoc in the backline.
Yeah, and a miss with the... Oh, the McCree gets the headshot, even though... And then there's the ult, but he gets booped into the air. There's an ult from the Pharah, and is this going to be a wipe right now? This looks like a wipe.
Oh my god, the quad.
Wow, that Pharah pick ended up being really good, I guess. Even though she got annihilated by that Zen. And here comes the Doomfist. Doomfist gets instantly annihilated. Kills the Mercy, but it doesn't matter. Round 1 is complete.
Damn. It took him 3 minutes to cap the first point, and it took him like 20 seconds to cap the second point. It's crazy. Usually it's the other way around.
So I feel like that was just because the ults were really good for Los Muertos, like right there. A lot better than Top Ramen ended up getting on their ults.
Top Ramen had a few ults come in before Los Muertos had ults, but what happened was the Shatter. The Shatter was just so fat that
was
allowed,
a fatty shatty.
It allowed Zertle. It allowed Zertle to get the quad kill on the Pharah ult. The big barrage.
The big booty barrage.
Big booty barrage. Was that the fattest ult we've seen today?
I feel like it was the fattest ult that we've seen today. I mean, technically the fairy killed everybody in that ult. So do we give her any credit, or did she just hold the button down?
I think it's like 50-50, you know? Like, without the Shatter, you don't have the Pharah ult. But without the with the Pharah ult, you still have to... it doesn't matter. 50-50.
Alright, so it looks like we got a Sombra, a Ariza, a Zen... Oh, Sombra switched to Symmetra, a Zen, a Junkrat, a Diva, and a Mercy.
Whenever you say Orisa, I think you say chorizo.
I do say chorizo sometimes. I switch it in and out.
Do you like eating chorizo?
Dude, have you ever had queso fundido before?
What is it?
It's a queso cheese sauce with chorizo, ground chorizo in it.
I don't think I have.
It's quite delicious, but that should imply that I do like chorizo. Although some of it, like, I've been having a hard time buying it, like, properly, because I keep going to, like, supermarkets, and I feel like to get, like, good chorizo, like, you have to go to a fucking, like, Hispanic market.
Yeah, you do.
Alright, so it looks like Los Muertos is holding up top on that same building that Top Ramen came in. Top Ramen's using a pretty similar strategy that Los Muertos did, but they are doing... Oh my god, did you see this? I don't like this idea, technically. Because it's such a long time to get back to the spawn room on this map that it...
Well, they saw what they were running and they're like, okay, we're not going to run goats into this because they have the Junkrat and then they have the Diva, so they're like, okay, let's switch something else.
Yeah, I guess that was the point, but this will give Los Muertos a 10% ult advantage. That can be big. But it looks like blue team is going up top.
Yeah. Little sneakers.
They did move Raven out. Raven has a Sombra behind her. Sombra's hack. Raven looks like she's gonna die. That's a big pick by that Sombra. Monkey jumps in along with the Genji.
He jumps in and gets immediately bopped by XDQ.
So here comes Top Ramen trying to do... Oh, Top Ramen's getting 2 picks, so now we're equal. 4v4, 3v... Wow. Top Ramen coming in. Top Ramen
for Top Ramen, but what they did was they just dove on top of their heads and they couldn't handle the pressure. I think what happened was also there's some miscommunication between the Diva and her team because the Diva dropped down when everyone else was up top.
Yeah, or she just fell down because that happens to the best of us. You can't see your legs sometimes.
The bippity boppity boo.
So we're gonna see if this is just gonna be just a walk forward right here for
Cap has
Top
ult,
Ramen.
so he should be able to. Here it comes.
Here comes the ult. They're taking out the Mercy. Mercy's able to fly away though, and Cap, that is not the best ult, but he does get the Mercy. That is actually big right there. Fenzito gets rezzed. Oh, that bomb almost killed him. And this is just gonna be a...
The double Zins.
Wow. We got some big booty Zen plays going on right now.
That's for sure.
Big ult. Big ult. But Sombra's able to... Didn't give enough... That wasn't a good Diva bomb placement, in my opinion. You want to place it right next to the spawn so they can't walk behind that wall. Or, like, you know, closer to the spawn. But that's a big double kill by that Hanzo ult. And this might be the end of Top Ramen. So here's another thing. So you saw how fast Top Ramen capped first point.
Yeah.
But then you saw how fast Los Muertos capped second point. So maybe Los Muertos just isn't very good on this first point.
Yeah. But
better suited for this second point.
Exactly. We see here...
a big change. Big change!
Yeah, we have a huge change here. We got Pandu on that can-do Zarya, the Russian woman, coming out. Have you ever been to Russia before, Girardi?
No.
We have a hack on the Diva from the behind by Raven, but Raven taken out by Millsy. This is a good chance for.
Wow, this is a big chance. Although Sombra isn't the biggest pick that you can get out of this team, but it is still pretty big. But we're gonna get the Diva DMAC. I think that's a pretty big thing right there. This Brigitte is causing a little bit of a problem. And wow, look at Lucio kills the thing. Lucio kills the Hanzo, not the thing. And it's just gonna stall. So this was actually a good push right here by Top Ramen.
Lit like a bick right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna have this high.
We're gonna have to hope for this ult to be really good, and it takes down. What an ult! Oh my gosh, Jelly Dough with the clutch bomb. Not even a tick. They had advantage right there, and that's what that Diva bomb can do for you.
Even come in clutch if you have a hot bomb like Jelly Donuts bomb right there. I keep calling him Jelly Donut.
Oh, do you want to get some Jelly Donuts after this match?
Sure, man. You wanna go to Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
Dude, I don't have Krispy Kreme, and Dunkin' Donuts are not the best donuts, unless they're the sponsor of Overwatch League, in which case they're the best donuts.
Yeah.
Hashtag corporate shilling. Alright, so we look like they're going forward. They are walking forward. A good piss jar from the Ana. Wow. And here comes and this is a big fatty shatty Top Ramen. Top Ramen, let's see what you can do. Top Ramen, this might be it for them.
I think Top Ramen's gonna get a tick. Finally a tick for Top Ramen. They only have 2 on point.
Yeah, Los Muertos. Are they gonna be able to stall long enough to maybe, and that's a Iris from the Zen to stall for as long as possible. Ana's getting onto the point now. Road Pig getting onto the point. Good jar from the Ana, and
we see Hammond come out for one of the first times in Owlet.
Wow, we got a wrecking ball in this.
Immediately wrecked.
Well, what do you? I guess we can talk about our role, what we think Hammond's role is going to be. But it looks like Top Ramen might cap this, but you see some really good stalling from Los Muertos.
Come out from Los Muertos here.
Yeah. Wow, that was a big bomb by Cap. They worked together for that with the Wrecking Ball ult.
Well, the Wrecking Ball kind of dived into it because it's on the other team. But look at them, 5 on the point.
And here it is. Is this going to be it for them? Can this Ana get onto the point? Gets the sleep dart, doesn't get onto the point. Round 2 complete. That was a good.
Going for like 10 rounds here, Girardi. You excited?
I'm so excited for a 10-round Temple of Anubis.
You see a little bit of life come out from Top Ramen.
Yeah, Top Ramen is performing a lot better this. I mean, they still don't have the advantage, but this is actually a match right now. So it might have just taken them a little, a game to get into their
warmed up.
Yeah, not to get warmed up, but to get into like teammate mode, to be able to like call out things properly. When you lose leadership, your ability to call out things gets really, really, really bad because nobody wants to take that role essentially.
Step up where the big boy
but the only way you can get through that is just through sheer practice, and it's surprising to see them, possibly be able to get through that barrier. Now we don't know if Los Muertos what they're doing. They could have just had a rough first point. So it's going to be interesting to see. I want to see Los Muertos what they're going to do on this first point because they've just been getting rolled through this first point.
Los Muertos here is going to be doing something a little bit different. Last time they were holding on top, but this time they're going to be holding closer with this Reinhardt. Orisa this time.
And a Brigitte.
Big Brigitte.
So I like this team comp right now from Los Muertos, just because you get a lot of, you get that stun, you get the DPS from the Hanzo, you get the Reinhardt shield, and it's just you get that Zarya bubble to stop insta kills. So that's a big fire strike from the Reinhardt.
The two Reinhardts meet head first.
Raven,
it's just a skirmish.
Yeah,
Venzito going deep.
You can't even see what's going on right now. I'm gonna go spectate Venzito. He's walking forward trying to get these people on the point. But it's an even match right now. We're gonna see what happens right here.
I like the big walk forward strategy from Top Ramen. Seems like it's gonna win them the fight.
Yeah, this is another possible role for Top Ramen on this first point. So it's going to be interesting if this becomes like close where they run out of time, where this first point becomes really important. This might be the way that Top Ramen gets a win now. It's a very realistic possibility. When last game you said, "Wow, how could this team take a game?" Well, you're looking at it. Anything can change in these matches.
Already we see Los Muertos with 2
And they're
singles.
They are walking forward. A big ult only gets the Brigitte, but the Brigitte doesn't really get damage. But another big fatty shetty doesn't hit. How did that not hit anybody?
It doesn't matter. They're going to be winning this
Wow,
point.
they're going to be... This is a big...
Boostio.
Look at the Boostio!
Boostio coming out!
He's feeling it right now. He's feeling the beat in his soul. Oh, never mind. Top Ramen walking forward. Naming his heart has an ult right here. That's a big shatter. Gonna kill the Lucio, maybe? Doesn't get a single pick out of that with that good ult from the Zarya. Jelly Doe does get a pick on... Oh, this Junkrat is going in. And once again, we are seeing this second point. Los Muertos is just able to stall a lot better. Because this looks like it's going to be the end for Top Ramen on this push.
Big plays coming out from Los Muertos. That was a hot ult from the Lucio. And then XZQ, Drill, has been farming up his Gravs.
Yeah. He's got another Grav Daddy coming up.
Grav Daddy?
Dude, we got a third Grav Daddy.
Grav Father.
Grav Father. This is the great Grav Father, fam. Another fatty shatty doesn't hit anybody unless the other people fell down. And we're going to see if Los Muertos can hold off the point. Nobody was on the point! And that is taking the victory right there.
Now, Los Muertos still has to push and get, I think, 1.5 ticks in order to beat them, but that's a big tire coming out from the end from Jelly Doe.
That was a big tire. We call that a big tire. And you know what you need for that big tire? Big rims.
That's true. How big are your rims on your car, Gerard?
I've got 6,000 feet rims because I drive a death machine.
Oh, are you part of the Monster Truck Rally?
No, I am a part of the I Have a Tank party.
Monday!
Monday!
Monster Truck Rally!
No, it's got to be like this. It's got to be Sunday, Monster Truck Rally, featuring your favorite monster truckers, Killmonger and Seizure Giver. Watch them run over pedestrians.
Kid tickets $5.
Kids eat from our nacho line for free. Look, it's a feeding trough, but with nachos. So we got... on defense, we got Top Ramen going Chorizo, Road Pig, Zen, Mercy, Junkrat, and a Soldier 76 coming in late. On offense, we got a Widowmaker, we got a Rhine, we got a Lucio, Zarya, Diva, Mercy. Similar lineup that they ran last time when they were trying to take this first point. Are they going to do the thing? They get a Brigitte, though.
They're
instead
doing
of the Widowmaker.
Stand still strat right now. I think they're chilling, waiting for their Moira to come out. I don't know what's happening with the Moira, but now they're going to be pushing in.
I believe this is what they call the trying to bait them strat. A big hook, but not able to do anything with it. But
already the D-mech.
D-mech, and I got stuck behind a wall, so I can't even see it.
Alright, so we have blue team holding out against this Goat's attack, and it seems like
It looks like this is not the right area to go into, and they have a Junkrat. They should go out to another side, and it looks like they're going to do it. They're going to go just sprint ahead, get onto the point.
They're
What's going to happen?
their way onto point right now. Big suck coming out from the...
And here it goes. This Road Pig is still on the point. What's going to happen on this point? Misses the shield bash on the Road Pig.
Already ult for the
Moira.
And it looks like Los Muertos is going to win this. Easy peasy.
This is their first... Oh, here comes the Tire. Tire gets a kill, though. So, I mean, you never know what's going to happen with this Junkrat with it. Goes in. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
Oh.
Jelly Doe with the 3k on Diva. Is this easy mode, Girardi?
That was easy mode right there.
Right, they're quickly yeeting their way on
and
the
here comes the ult from the Brigitte, and this is bad news bears for Top Ramen. They're going to have to stall. They haven't showed a proclivity to stall in this game. I don't even know if that's a word, but it sounded
sounds
right.
Like one. It looks
Top
like Top Ramen's
Ramen.
gonna be able to stall this though.
Yeah?
2 already down.
3 are down. Well, 2 and Diva Mech, but the Diva is also down. So it looks like Los Muertos is going to fall back. There's no need to push right now. You have 2 minutes to try to win this match. Or
Los
win this
Muertos
round.
has 4 ults right now. Almost 5. Compared to the 0 ults coming out for Top Ramen. So
Top
we'll have to
Ramen
see.
does have a Mercy ult now.
Excuse me.
Cap should be getting ult very soon, and it's just going to be a matter if either Pandu or Fenzito can get this ult before all these other ults. Oh, and that's a big boop!
Shatter block!
That is a big boop out of the way, but this might be bad. Diva Bomb comes in, and that's a... Oh, that's a Quint! Did you see that Quint?
That was fucking huge, dude. It was huge coming out.
We got a Quint!
Naming hard.
But here comes Los Muertos. They might get a tick out of this. They are going to get a... That is it! The Quint! To win the game! Was that...
You know what?
Was that Jelly...
You know what I did for a minute there? That was Big Jelly Dough throwing in his Diva Mech, but then naming his hard with the Big Reinhardt coming in and getting the other Reinhardt out of the way so that the... Well, let's see it. It's going to come up right here.
Yeah, so watch this Reinhardt. It's really hard to pick the Reinhardt out of all those people, by the way.
Just right at the end. Yeah, I know, it's so difficult. 5 of them inside of one little area. But he managed to do it. Wow, it gets a 6k actually. Big plays coming out from Jelly Dough. I'm so impressed. Jelly Dough is a new player to the league, and
Jelly
he's doing
Dough
huge things.
is providing
78 KP.
legendary card 2, getting respect from Top Ramen right there. That's how you know that Jelly Dough is getting the respect he deserves right there.
Making a big splash in Owlet first match. I think it's his first match at least.
If it's not his first match, we thought your name was Jelly Donut, so that's why we were confused.
Yep. To be honest, I don't like jelly donuts. I don't like donuts with like things inside of them. You know, it just creates this weird consistency when you're eating the donut.
So I have a good practical joke I want to put onto someone one day.
All right, let's go.
All right, so you get a donut.
Okay.
And you fill it with nacho cheese.
All right.
And then you ask some random person to take a bite out of it.
Is it like the nacho cheese that you get for free?
It's the old spicy donut right there.
Spicy donut. It's almost like the old spicy keychain.
It is like the old spicy keychain, except with a donut.
Best of 3 or best of 5? This is a
best of 5 technically.
It's like
kind of
first to. Yeah, it's weird.
So we are going to have to go into that.
How do I describe it? It's not best of 3 or best of 5. It's like best of 4 and then a 5th map. Best of 4 and then 5th map. Is that like the worst way to describe this? That was a huge diva bomb. I've never had a diva bomb that big in my life.
Tell me when we're about to start. I have to change around the scoreboard real fast.
I think we have like a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. I want to take this opportunity to shout out twitch.tv/lovegangster. If you subscribe to Love Gangster right now, you get a free emote. And it looks like this. The pupper.
Show him that Love Gang pupper. Let me tell you about the Love Gang pupper, guys. Best emote I've ever subscribed to.
It's almost as good as the Trust the Process emote that you have, Jarati.
Yeah, but you
almost as good.
You gotta pay a lot of money for that.
Do you think Los Muertos is trusting the process right now?
I feel like Los Muertos is trusting all of the processes right now.
It's a lot of processes.
We're big process trusters in this chat.
By the way, are we ready? Do I need to tell him that we're ready?
I am ready. Oop, I have to change the score. Another score, so we're not technically ready, Freddy. So this is a 2-0 lead for Los Muertos, correct?
Yep, the dead boys coming out big against Top Ramen. Do you think Los Muertos eats ramen?
I am ramen.
You are ramen? What flavor?
I'm the chicken flavor.
Oh, the Maruchan chicken
Yeah.
flavor ramen.
Yeah.
Is there anything inside of you, like eggs or like scallions or something? Green onions?
Why don't we just put in all the onions? All the different colored onions. I'm not an onion racist, okay? I
Fine,
want to be
we'll-
very clear.
We'll have a diverse onion cast together.
Diverse onion. We need diverse onion. We need a bloomin' onion too in there.
But we're not Australian, Gerard.
How do you know love?
Right, so... is that good? Did I sound Australian?
You sound very Australian. Oh, right-o. That sounded very British more than Australian. I can't do it Australian. I can't do accents very well. Crikey!
So, Girardi, what do you think Top Ramen needs to do here coming in a must-win situation?
Top Ramen has just got to hope that they can get this teamwork down in this next round. They put up a better fight that round. That was a much more respectable match. But you could really tell on those stalls that just the teamwork of Los Muertos was just, they had more of a natural feeling for the game. So, I mean, you saw some big plays from Jelly Donut, though. We have to be clear.
Doing big right now.
That naming is hard, Jelly Dough, that play, that was just pure teamwork right there, right? And you might not just have that right now for Top Ramen.
I'm trying to think of what Top Ramen can do coming into Lijiang Tower. Yeah, these maps often don't come down to teamwork, but rather just DM skill.
Yeah.
So this might be a better opportunity for Top Ramen to show their stuff.
Dude, we're going back to that competitive Team Fortress 2 with this is not, they play King of the Hill sometimes in that.
Do they?
I think they did, didn't
What's
they?
Team Fortress 2?
Team Fortress 2 is a class-based shooter. I shouldn't advertise it.
Yeah.
It's a dirty Overwatch clone.
Everyone's just trying to cash in on Overwatch. Crazy.
The craze. This game needs more 5 CP maps when you think about it.
I agree. There needs to be granary in Overwatch.
Dude, just put the gravel pit in Overwatch and I'll just be the happiest camper on earth.
You just play Torbjorn the entire time?
I'd give him the maneuver.
How many would you put in the jump, though?
Oh, I'd put so many in the jump.
How many do you think Jelly Dough put in the jump when he got that 6K?
The 6K?
Yeah.
He had at least 6 crouches in the jump right there.
Hot.
Yeah, it looks like there's no changes for Ramen, so it looks like they switched their colors around again.
Yep. More fun for you.
So I got to switch that around. We're going to go to that. We're going to move.
I think Top Ramen and Los Muertos are equally matched when it comes to DM skills. So this is going to be exciting. It's just that Los Muertos have bigger plays, which usually comes down to like teamwork and communication and stuff. So, I think if we see a Top Ramen run like a Zarya to try to counter that Diva, they focus that Diva down. I think it'll be big for Top. Because right now Jelly Dough is running wild on them.
Yeah, so we're going to need to see some good plays from Azaria, maybe Brigitte too. Stick to Brigitte a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm a big Brigitte person, especially with how easy she is to play.
Yeah, the stun is easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you catch my drift.
What is your drift? Oh, do you want to make lemon bread?
Lemon bread?
Lemon pound cake.
I'm not a big lemon in confections fan. I got sick eating them when I
come?
was a kid, and now I always think I'm going to throw up whenever I eat them.
Do you like lemonade?
Yes, I love lemonade, but that's not a confection.
It's basically a confection, except why isn't it a confection?
Because it's a drink, not a pastry or candy. No, I don't mind some lemon. It's just that fake lemon cream stuff I can't handle either.
Oh, I don't like it either. It's gross.
Yeah, so I'd try it out for you,
Oh, thanks, Karate.
My name's Karate, and I'm a big fan of lemon lime beverages.
My name is Love, and I'm here to say I like chicken. I can't finish this rhyme.
You like chicken tendies and you are okay.
And I am okay. Exactly. Thank you for finishing my bars for me.
Dude, we're doing a duet right now.
I'm like Eminem, and you're like
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like the Linkin Park album, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't listen to hip hop at all, so I listen to some hip hop, but it's just very. And we are entering game. Finally, no more talking about Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, more talking about Overwatch, the original, the OG class-based shooter.
Just ignore Team Fortress Classic and Team Fortress on the Quake engine, or maybe it was the Doom engine.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. We see Bruh coming out with this Torbjorn. Surely he's going to be running this. And the Symmetra.
So here's
you know what I want to see? I want to see Hammond. Where's Hammond? Where's the hamster?
Hammond's a little... We got Jelly Dough going. Oh, he's probably not going to commit to it, though. So we get a nice view going on right there for the assembling of the heroes. Do you want to know what I want to see? I want to see someone make a basket. So we're going to go into their spawn, and we're going to see if anybody is balling enough to hit this three-pointer.
Let's see.
I don't see any attempt by the red team. This is a bad sign for Top Ramen, to be honest.
Top Ramen demoralized. Oh, Vesper C close to it. Oh, never mind.
But did he hit it?
I don't think he tried.
All right, we're going to blue team to see what they're doing with their basketballs. And their basketballs are just all over the place. But we do see... Oh, Jelly Dough is just trolling us. We're going to spectate Jelly Dough for a bit. Mr. MVP himself, right, meow. Mr.
Right,
Jelly
yeah.
Donut. Dude, let's just say this. We think he's nuts.
Quality casting. All right, so we have Top Ramen going immediately to point, but Raven's gotten behind them.
And it's a
the double stun from Zoe.
Q. And there we go. Zoe gets another pick on the McCree. That is Bruh taking out the Lucio, but it's probably not going to make a difference. And we got Top Ramen taking the first point. That's a big start for them.
Yeah, I like this Zarya coming out from Pandu.
Yeah, do you think they were listening to you, or do you think you're
Yeah.
just a genius, a tactical genius?
I like to think a little bit of both. You know, I'm a tactical genius, and they were listening to me. Probably a little bit of both coming out.
So it looks like we got a little bit of a change. Goes the Zarya, and we have I can't see because my Discord thing's over top of it, but they switched to Ana. We also have a Reinhardt play. It looks like Top Ramen is going back to the point to try to protect on point, giving away that chokehold.
I'm not sure what they're waiting for.
Yeah, I think Los Muertos was like, "Where's the team? Why aren't they attacking us at that chokehold?" But
like my rank. Benzito going way forward. This Lucio just around having a good time.
We got this Reinhardt walking forward. Reinhardt naming his hard gets killed. Zarya's going after Jelly Donut. And that's
They're coming out, getting Raven.
And that might be another pushback for Los Muertos. Can't be happy with this performance so far.
No. What do you think's happening right now, Girardi?
It's tough to say. I think the Zarya is just focusing on that Jelly Donut. And Jelly Dough is not changing. She might just use her ult right here. The D.Va that is. And switch, because if they're going to just counter that D.Va, might not be worth playing, even with those great quints or sextuple kills.
You see a Shatter coming out, but only gets one.
Yeah. And here comes another bomb. Bomb's not able to kill anybody, but it does get everybody off the point, but the Lucio gets an ult, so that's a big ult. That McCree is just sitting there. Is he going to get killed? McCree's killed, and that is Los Muertos. Are they going to cap, you think?
Los Muertos is going to get it. 99% for Top Ramen there. Kind of a bit of a waste of a Zarya ult there from Pandu.
And especially Zarya, or the Top Ramen does not have an ult anymore.
Cap almost has his ult though.
Yeah, so
he needs to get out of there.
He's able to junk away.
Yeah. Just ratting it out.
So they're gonna meet at this choke point. That's an ult coming from Cap. Is he gonna be able to wait out this Lucio ult? And it's getting destroyed by Naming Is Hard. Naming Is Hard is just walking forward into this mess. Naming Is Hard is just swinging. W plus M1. Cap is on, or who is that on the point? Zoe is on the point as a Pharah, but there's only so much she can do by herself. She gets killed by Jelly Doe. And,
what happened there?
Just more ults.
Yeah, the classic grab into Naming Is straight with that big Reinhardt. Swing, swing, swing. We see them holding up this choke, which is something that Top Ramen didn't do.
Yeah.
Interesting to see the style of these two teams. Top Ramen coming down quickly, though.
And is this going to be a pick from Naming Is Hard? He's going to feed the Zarya, but the Zarya is able to get killed. And that's a big fatty shatty. Is he going to matter, though? I don't think it's going to matter. Raven's done. This is a 5v6 right now. And that's a destruction from Jelly Doe. Gets another dub. Takes this game. Infectious with another pick. And this might be it for Top Ramen on this push. They're going to try to see what they can do. But I don't know. They should have ran away earlier. This looks like you're going to feed the Zarya.
They their way on the point. Only 10% left for them. They have to hurry.
Yeah, they're going to have to really hurry here. This Pharah is going to hope to be able to get onto the point, I feel like, or maybe distract people enough. But the other team, it doesn't. And there's a big ult right there. Is this going to be it? Cap gets a double, though. This is big. This is a big ult from the Pharah. She kills Jelly Doe, or just gets the thing. And that's an ult from the Zarya. Is this going to be it? The Zarya is still alive on their team, though. XZQ. Can he survive? Can they stall? Can this Moira stall? Jelly Doe's back onto the point. So now you're going to see Naming Is Hard is going to have an ult. If he can get onto this point along with the Brigitte. Brigitte uses the ult. And this does not look good for Top Ramen. Naming Is Hard is just walking forward. This is Reinhardt at his best. You got a big hammer. Just walk forward at people. And this might be it for Top Ramen on this point.
Wow.
So it started off well. But
a crazy fight there at the end.
Whew.
They almost lost it there when Zoe went back and ulted as far. And got, I think, 1 or 2. I think he at least demeched Jelly Doe. That was their chance to win the point there, but the fight got a little bit too scrappy, and since it got too scrappy, they were able to have respawns come back in, and Los Muertos able to take it with a fat shatter coming from Naming Is Hard. Naming Is Hard has been having huge plays this entire game.
Yeah, it's really been, these games have been about those, like, just the stalls from Los Muertos. Has just been able to stall this Top Ramen team out, and Top Ramen just doesn't have that same ability. And it's...
You gotta finish your plate.
You gotta finish your plate. Because they should have capped the point. They had advantage there, but the other team, they had a diva. Well, we're going to multiple Lucio-based teams. They're pretty similar in design.
They're both goats.
Yeah.
Both with the goats
so we're just going
big
to have
balls.
A big brawl in the center of this point. This is a big pick on Fenzito. His Naming Is Hard is just going to walk forward more. Naming Is Hard, going for the Moira. He misses. Should have gotten that. But you never know. That is an ult already from Naming Is Hard. Can he get the Zarya? Can he get the Zarya? It doesn't look like it. And this is still a pretty even match. You don't know who's going to come out. Pandu going in. She is a lot of energy right now. And we might see Top Ramen take point.
Wow.
To begin with.
Usually when you lose your Reinhardt at the beginning of a fight like that, like Top Ramen did, you usually don't win those. But I think that was a big play from the off tanks, Cap and Pandu. Pandu was lit like a bick the entire time. Already has ult.
Yeah, and Top Ramen has a few more.
We see Mil Z. Mil Z is maybe disconnecting.
Oh no, Mil Z. This is going to be a 5v6 right now. That is bad news bears. And that's another 2 kills. We are seeing a 6v3. Fenzito's going to do as much as he can, but he's not going to be able to stall. And this is just taking the point.
We should see a pause come out here, I think, from Top Ramen. I assume that's what's going to come. Nope, Milzy is fine. I guess it was just a second problem. Problem for a second. Walking off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, so we're going to see Fenzito get kind of caught in, walks too far forward. That's a Zarya ult, but it's not really going to do anything because the Reinhardt's dead. And that's a waste of some good ults for top Ramen. And this is the type of matches it's been having. I don't think either team is going to outskill each other, but these ults and just these skirmishes are just always going in favor of Los Muertos. And that's a really big part of these games.
I think there's just some synergy lacking between Top Ramen's tanks and their healers because the tanks seem to be going really far in. The healers aren't like.
And that's a big ult. And here comes Naming His Hard, just walking forward again. He's gonna pick up ult again pretty fast, probably. Look at that ult meter, and this is gonna be big. Is Naming His Hard gonna be able to survive? Oh my god, this is crazy. And this is just, when are the fights ever happening into this hall right here?
Have you ever seen a fight in this place before?
This is a great
Is Owlet exclusive, boys. I want to see Pandu ult here. He almost has it. He's lit.
Fenzito is walking forward too. Fenzito gets killed, and we are walking forward, going towards the spawn. Is this going too far forward? Are they going to be able to back cap off of this? But it doesn't look like
a pincer formation coming out from.
Wow! Look at Naming His Hard get another Shaddy, fatty Shaddy. Cap, but he tries to run away, but he runs into the wall. Is he going to be able to survive? He's able to walk away a little bit farther.
Double Moira.
And then it's another ult from the Zarya, and that's an ult from the Zarya. And look, it's just, you can tell the differences in the ults right here.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with a Zarya ult, it's so hard to get a Zarya ult, usually. We did just see a triple Zarya ult game before. So is that another Los Muertos win right there?
Los Muertos takes the win, and they take the entire game 3-0.
So we're playing the fourth map still, correct?
Yeah, we're still playing the fourth map, but Los Muertos has guaranteed won this one.
So congratulations, Los Muertos, on.
It's gonna be.
This is a big game from Los Muertos, a very dominating game from them, and apparently, look at that kill participation from
78
Raven.
2 times in a row.
Look at Jelly Dough too. Zoe is upset at Reinhardt waving into the spawn.
Is that
disrespect?
BM? Is that 2 BM drop?
I don't know about that.
How much BM is too much BM?
I think he was just trying to say hi to him.
Trying to say
you
hello.
can't fault someone for saying hi.
Yeah, maybe he's just trying to be a nice guy. Say hello.
But there was apologies. It's all good in the Outlet. Not a lot of drama going on. That's for later tonight, folks.
What's happening later tonight, Girardi? Are you gonna make a big post in the?
Oh yeah, in the Outlet Discord.
Outlet yeah, in the Discord.
In the Outlet Reddit, yes, I am. It's gonna be 6 pages.
Nice. That sounds right. What is it gonna be about though? What's the juice? What's the news?
Huey Lewis and the news.
What's your favorite Huey and Lewis album?
I don't really listen to a lot of Huey Lewis. I'm not the biggest 80s music fan.
I was trying to see if you were going to say the quote from American Psycho, but that's okay.
No, I can't. I don't remember that quote well enough to be able to like say whenever I want to.
Me neither.
So that was 2-0 on Lijiang Tower, correct?
That was 2, yeah. I'm not going to say it's an easy 2-0. There was a lot of scrappy fights between them and Los Muertos. I think both. Well, the first time it went to 99, both teams. So, you know, it's close. These two teams are kind of evenly matched, but they just need to get their stuff together. I think if they calm together and say exactly what they're going to do and what the other team's going to do, and they plan things together, I think Top Ramen can take this Eichenwald going into the final map of tonight for these two teams.
Yeah, and we got an Eichenwald coming up. That's a interesting map. I know this game's over, but it would be really nice for Top Ramen to at least maybe get a pity round, if you will.
Round. They're not playing for pity, Girardi. They're playing for pride.
I know they're playing for pride, but you should take one right now. This is time to step up and show that you can handle Jelly Dough. Jelly Dough is putting on a performance right now, by the way.
He's been gelling hard with his team.
He's been gelling like a felon.
Gelling like nice. I said huge grabs, but that's XZQ. He's had huge diva bomb come out.
Yeah. And it's
2Ks, 3Ks, 4Ks, any sort of Ks you want, Jelly Dough has those.
People are arguing about BM right now.
Girardi, if I waved at you, would that be BM?
Only if it's you.
What if I just wanted to say hi?
You can say it to my face.
I'm
With
too
your
afraid to
face.
say it to your face. You're a big man. I'm tiny.
I'm a big boy.
You're a big boy. You know who's been a big boy tonight?
Who's
Entirety
been
of Los Muertos.
Los Muertos have been large and in charge.
Casters ready. Seems like we are readying up.
Oh yeah, and it is. I do have. Are they gonna switch around the colors again, or did they already do it?
I think they already did it.
All right, so it's 3-0 now. I gotta change that. I forgot. Have to change this to a good old 3. Big 3.
As Girardi, what's the most BM thing you've done in an Overwatch game?
What's the BM thing I've ever done in an Overwatch
Yeah,
game?
the most BM. Yeah, most BM.
Probably. So when I used to play 360 TF2 competitively, there's some rounds where we would play up against teams that even Sergeant Peppers could beat, which is very, very rare. And especially when we'd have like Betty or Scar play, there were times when we would spawn camp the shit out of certain teams. And that's pretty BM right there.
Are we gonna see some spawn camp in this game, you think, Girardi?
It's a legitimate strategy.
Sure, then they can't like cap.
We've got some complaints going on. It's causing drama. Owlet drama right here. Better than wrestling. Better than anime when you think about it. This is reality right here.
Oh, you can't prove that these people aren't a part of some anime show.
This is real life anime, guys. I've heard from very good sources that Raven has very large eyes.
Your microphone cut out there, but I can just repeat what you said. Okay. God.
Did it cut out at very large and then cut out?
Yes.
I said eyes.
Sure you did. Sure you did. The stream will know what you said.
What happens if it cut out for them too?
Yeah, they definitely believe you. So we see a death ball coming out from Top Ramen and from Los Muertos. Actually, Los Muertos running this goat strat. Do you like the goat strat, Girardi, where you have the 4 tanks and then you have the Lucio and the Moira?
Let me just put it. They call it GOAT because it's the greatest of all time, baby. So I personally like it because you just get to walk forward on people, and it gives you a lot of chances to walk forward. So one of the big things is when you play those slower classes, maybe your percentage will be better, but you ain't taking enough shots. And that's a big pick by Jelly Dough, already getting a Zen, a healer. And that's bad. Zoe gets the D-Mech on Jelly Dough, but it might be too late. Vespersy, though, gets the res on the Zen. That is big. But this Zarya is walking forward on the Zen, and he's down. But Zoe is doing some work. This is still a pretty even match right now.
Almost got the Moira there with the tire, but the fadeaway.
Yeah, and this is big from...
And Los Muertos is going to cap this.
Los Muertos again. Quick cap right here. Not even... Was there an ult from anybody from that?
A cap ulted as a Junkrat. I think that was it. You know, there was a pretty big play coming out from Vespersy and the healing duo for Top Ramen. They were able to get a few frags, get a few res, but just not enough for the power of Goats. Goats able just to walk forward and smash people in the face.
Yeah.
Hard to beat the smash forward or the walk forward special, you know?
Sometimes you just gotta walk forward, guys. That's like big life advice for me, is just sometimes like the situation needs you to just walk forward. You can't be afraid to walk forward. That's why you gotta GOAT.
Raven on this Widowmaker. 1v1. Oh, Cap gave
Cap gives Raven a big hit, and that's a big hit for Los Muertos right now. And this is another. This could be. Another
in the
pick,
back.
Zoe with the back. Nobody's paying attention. What is this McCree doing? Nobody told him about this. Big Farah. Farah gets another kill. Is this... Wow. Here we go. Top Ramen getting some picks, and that should be it for this push for Los
They're getting some
Muertos.
swagger coming out here from Top Ramen, you know. Strutting their stuff after the first
Zoe
two
goes
maps.
back to Farah immediately. Probably because that was a pretty risky pick against a Widowmaker and McCree. So that was good work from Zoe. You know, he felt disrespected, I feel like. We get a drop from Los Muertos. Uh-oh. Jelly dough. Big jelly donut. But we're getting Zoe with 2 picks so far, and this is big for Top Ramen right now. Top Ramen.
With 3 picks now. And now they're going to reset. They're going to pause. They're going to take a moment to think about what's just happened.
I don't know if I'm pausing.
No, you're not pausing. Ad is pausing. Please respond. Wait, what's the pause button?
Should I say please respond? I'm not in control of that, correct?
I don't think so. Please respond.
We are asking for some pause. Refs are gone. This is complete camp. And then finally the pause. That is 20 or 30 seconds. XZQ is upset. We are mad right now. Dude, we call this menopause right here. So we're going to have to hope that we get a reconnection.
I think he has 5 minutes to come back.
XZQ is calling out the admins. Los Muertos, known for maybe stirring the pot a little bit.
Memeing on them, so to say. Girardi, does it feel good to get memed on?
I'm a big meme fan. You can look at my blogs, www.bigblog.com/mememaster.
I heard that you actually came up with the touchdown Thurman Thomas meme. Is that true?
I am touchdown Thurman Thomas. No general chat, dude.
What? Everyone's been using general chat this entire game. Like, literally everyone's been using general chat.
Stop at XZQ. Should I ask if I can do general chat?
Girardi, you can do general chat whenever you want.
Should I ask them if they like anime?
Well, no, anime is legal.
Oh. Is Seinfeld illegal now, then? Seinfeld's kind of an anime.
It's like a slice of life anime, except with 3D people. So we see Top Ramen has 4 ults. 4 ults for Top Ramen, including that Gravitron and the tire. So we might see a big combo here coming out.
So are we going to see this last more than 2 minutes? So theoretically, both teams can send scouts to this Twitch stream to figure out what the ult statuses are?
I think they could do that if they wanted to. But that would be against the spirit, you know?
I mean, gotta win, you gotta win. I would report someone for that, but how would you know?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to know. They can go like incognito mode, like you're looking at your favorite anime or something. You go incognito. They could be doing that right now in your stream, viewbotting you.
Man. By the way, if you have any viewbots, send them my way. I won't be held responsible because they're not mine. Dude, we got pausing going on. It's been paused for a while. We're going to have to come up with something to talk about when you think about it.
Let's think.
Did you watch the football games yesterday?
No, I didn't. But my mom did. She watched USC, the University of South Carolina versus Coastal Carolina.
Wow.
Exciting matchup, yeah.
So what's going to happen to Coastal Carolina once global warming happens? Are they going to be Oceanic Carolina then?
They're going to be, like, non-existent. It's not even going to exist anymore, because there's not going to be any coast.
Dude, we got some OW drama going on.
Some OWLET drama, Girardi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The better version of the drama. Expect a Reddit post after this on r/Overwatch TMZ. It's an actual subreddit, so expect it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to report all of you breaking the rules. BM, bad manners. You know, it's pretty sexist that it's bad manners and not bad manners.
That's awful. It's an awful joke. Girardi with the dad jokes. What's another dad joke? Hey, Girardi, why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Did you say?
Yeah.
I don't know, because he was scary?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Damn.
Oh, that was a good joke.
That
right?
was a good joke.
Hey, look, our boy
Jelly Dough is back into this game. So,
Bless you.
we got
I
Big
heard
Jelly
sneeze.
Donut back into this game. He's not going to have his ult charge from before. Do you think he's going to go back to Diva, or do you think he's going to be like, you know what? Time for Wrecking Ball.
I think he's going to go back and he's going to say, you know what? I've had enough of this. And then he's going to switch to Hanzo. I think he's going to headshot some people.
Do you think he's an Hanzo main?
He might be that Hanzo kid I've been hearing so much about on Facebook.
Has the algorithm sent him to you?
Yeah, the algorithm. Yeah, YouTube algorithms keep sending me these. Casters are ready. We've been ready. We were born ready for this.
We're top tier casters in the Owlet League.
Do you feel like this has been your calling
No.
to cast?
I mean, I don't remember names well enough to do this like professionally or something.
And we're back.
Wow, we are back. In
Really, they're going
case
back on the Diva.
you didn't know from this break, this big pause, the menopause, we had Jelly Donut disconnect. Waste about 30 seconds. That's a big pick from Zoe. I don't know how she shot through that Jelly Dough shield. That's a pick from Zoe, but
Well,
Raven's
Jelly
back to-
donuts aren't very strong, you know. They're
Yeah,
kind of
they
like
have a hole in them too sometimes. Or at least I've
yeah.
heard that about donuts. Cap up top with the Junkrat. And we're going to see if...
see the dive going up top from Los Muertos.
but there's nobody there. They're
kinda
so
sitting there.
confused. Where did the
Zoe
people
just
go?
keeps shooting. The double dive.
The double dive, but there's nobody around. And we're going to do a little bit of a pincer move. Millsy gets XZQ. That was a pretty... Is this
Zoe
Winston
just
going to be
going on
able
a
to kill the
little
Boomer?
tour.
And they
Yeah.
get the Widow, but was it worth it? Was this worth it? Are they going to be able to do anything with it?
Seems like the backline of Los Muertos is just completely open season. Oh, now they've seemed to come back.
And that's a
the-
big fatty shatty. Are we going to kill Jelly
Fat
Dough right
shatter.
now? But luckily, both Zens. We got some Zen action. And we're seeing Los Muertos, though, coming in with some picks. This was
Raven
looking
with-
bad for Los Muertos, but they kind of bait out the other team. And this is...
I don't know if you
Here
saw this, but Raven got a giant jump shot on
Oh, I
on
wasn't
Zoe.
looking at that time. I apologize, Raven.
Raven had the 1-2 skip to my Lou.
Raven, you're going to have to post that on Reddit later.
Yeah, that's gonna go. See you at the snoo. See you at the snoo.
See you at the stew.
We're gonna see Top Ramen walking out here. Just have Chowboy holding up his shield. You're gonna have to
And
defend this point, though.
But it's kind of questionable what Top Ramen's going to do here.
Jelly Donut.
That is a Jelly Dough ball right there. And he gets
Cap
killed.
it.
That's a dub. But is it going to matter?
Are they able to cap it?
They about to cap it? The Zen's down. Mercy's about to die.
Double.
Mercy should not have res. Winston has to reload, though. Mercy, get the Mercy. Get the Mercy. Winston, what are you doing? It doesn't really matter. This Winston just holds down the tickle gun. But that's I mean, they're still able to stall this,
Yeah,
theoretically.
Top Ramen's able to solve this. Oh, but that's two quick picks from Chef Momo and Jelly Dough. And now I think that's it for Top Ramen. That's
Here comes Jim Rat.
with 4 ults for them too. Crazy.
So this might be bad news bears for Top Ramen. You're going to really have to hope that Chowboy is able to get a fatty shatty. Especially the other team doesn't have any shields, so it's a good opportunity. Just got to hope the Winston baits out his shield. But this is where Reinhardt's live. This is what they want to live for. And that's a Zen ult already. Zen pops. And there's both Zens. And High Spoon gets the Mercy. Big Mercy pick from the McCree.
The highest spoon I've ever seen in my life.
Another pick from Raven taking out Zoe, and this is looking good for Los Muertos right now. They had some problems, but that pause might have helped them. And that's a triple kill from XZQ. XZQ gets another kill. Zoe's able to try to do what he's trying to do. Oh my god! And this is the end. Los Muertos convincing after the pause. Maybe they got their crap together afterwards.
Yeah, they might have had some words of wisdom come out from their coaches or whatever. Then they go back in, they go like, like that. That's basically what happened, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Ow. And now we're gonna see Top Ramen come back, and they're gonna have to do their best impersonation.
So do you think they're gonna go GOAT? They haven't tried it out, I don't think, this game.
I don't think they've practiced it enough.
I don't know if GOAT's something that you really need to practice a whole lot for.
That's true.
You just need to kind of walk forward. But they might not have a comfortable Brigitte player. You know?
I think they did try goats. Actually, didn't they try goats on Zhang? They did try goats on Li Zhang, and it worked out for the first point, but at a certain point, their healers were getting disconnected from their tanks, and they were just all mishmash different areas. They need to stay closer together.
Is Jelly Dough going to play some Road Pig?
I think we're going to see some come out here.
We got some bacon coming out, ladies and gentlemen.
The old ball and chain coming out for Los Muertos. I want to give a shout out here to Fat Mike. Let's see some shout outs for Fat Mike. Spam that tyke to shout out Fat Mike. Thank you. Thank you.
Also, shout out to George Washington. He's my homie.
First president.
First president.
As far as we know.
That we know of. Do you think he set a precedent being president?
Maybe.
So anyway, on defense, we got Raven playing Widowmaker. Chef Momo playing Ariza, Zenyatta being played by Bruh, Junkrat being played by Zk, Jelly Dough switching off to a Road Pig, and Infection playing Mercy. On offense, we're going to have a Hanzo, a Doomfist possibly, a Reinhardt, Pandu on Mei. This is the gimmick picks that I was talking about. Now they don't give a crap. And this is where you can see some crazy stuff happen. Oh, that was not a crazy thing. The Junkrat just annihilates the Mei. There goes the res for them.
The Junkrat is just going to town. Just junking around right now.
Junkrat taking out another player. Cowboy really has to hold up that shield. They're not really standing behind it too well, though, so you can't really blame him too much. And I don't know if this is going to work, this gimmick pick.
There needs to somehow pressure that Junkrat.
Yeah, we need to dive with this Mei. I don't think Reinhardt's the player to Mei with.
Either that, or they need to yeet their way onto point super quick.
And here comes the Doomfist. Doomfist going to go in, but he's just going to get destroyed. XZQ going in with these big Junkrat plays. Is Chowboy able to kill Infection? Infection is not able to. Or Chowboy is not able to kill Infection. And that was... Is this going to be the end for Top Ramen on this push? And it is the end of Top Ramen on this push.
What do you think went wrong there for Top Ramen?
I think it's just... They didn't have the proper... If they wanted to run that team setup, they're going to have to run, like, 2 dive tanks with it. And then Reinhardt just, like... What are you going to do with that... They mostly use the Mei shield to block off the other team so they could walk forward. But why not just run a Lucio at that stage if you want to walk forward?
Raven, these snipers are just doing huge work right now for Los Muertos.
Yeah, Los Muertos is getting great plays out of Raven, and that is a big ult. Infection is almost down on Los Muertos, but he's able to survive. Gets the Ariza, though, and it is pretty equal right now, but it's a big hook by Jelly Dough. He's not only good at playing Diva.
Diva, there we go.
But XEQ and Jelly Donut are the only 2 on the point. Is this Mercy going to be able to res someone? She has a Winston on her. She reses the Zen. Winston gets killed, though, by the Jelly Dough ult. Did you hear what I said right there, by the way? Did you hear that?
Jelly Dough ult? Like Jelly Donut?
Yeah, except not as... It doesn't rhyme, but, like... I think if I, like... You know, like, Jelly Dough ult... You know, like, it can rhyme.
It is close.
That's a big hook. Chowboy's... Or, Jelly Dough is falling back. That's an... And there is the Zen ult. Is this just going to be a brawl on the point? And that is a pick. Los Muertos, again, just getting these picks, winning these battles. And this is not looking good for Top Ramen.
No, we see XZQ, we see Gz and Jelly Dough just putting tons of work, putting in a lot of damage, and Raven is allowed to sit in the backline and get as many picks as... He's been mostly uncontested this entire match.
Yeah. They're gonna try to go with a tracer right here and
This seems
a
like a classic dive comp coming out from Top
Yeah.
Ramen. See if this is going to work out for them.
Chowboy is taking a lot of damage. That's a pick
Oh.
on the tracer. They're not even able to get near the Widowmaker. So what type of Widowmaker's staying close together. Pandu falls off the point.
Maybe just an oopsie in their poopsie, okay? But they still have 30 seconds to go on point and cap, so...
So this is not looking good for Top Ramen. They don't have an ult either. Chowboy's about to get one. Zoe's about to get one, but we're still not sure.
Alright, so we see Pandu going in their back line.
Chowboy's just going after the Mercy. Is he able to pick off the Mercy? No, they are not. Jelly
And XZQ.
Donut is able to push away. And here comes Top Ramen, though, getting picked. Is this going to be a big bomb? No big bomb going off for Pandu. But we're going to see these Top Ramen. This is their only chance. They got to do this now. They have to just roll over Los Muertos.
We'll have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
I mean, they're going to have to, because theoretically they can cap, but time is not on their side right now.
No,
and if you're
it is
Los
not.
Muertos right there, you cannot be upset about that.
What do you think Top Ramen has to do here? Their backs are against the wall. They
Just
have an
keep
uphill
walking
battle.
forward.
Keep pressing W. I like it. We see Pandu
Pandu is
on top.
getting on
but just
top.
Pandu-
They did not get the, they tried to dive together, but the Winston
Zoe
did not
gets
make it up.
headshot by Raven.
Raven picking off people. Raven with another pick, and this is just a game right now where Raven is just getting allowed to do whatever they want to. Raven gets picked off by the Genji, but she's just gonna get res back. We're gonna just see another big thing right there where Raven is just uncontested, and that's been a big theme of this round so far. Raven's just been able to just shoot wherever they want to.
Look at the double. Killed both supports with that tire. It's a huge tire coming out from XZQ.
Big tire. Big
Now they're gonna
booty
wait, like,
tire
another
right there.
20 seconds for their supports to come back out.
Yeah.
The name of the game is Stall.
So that was not a good push to begin with, but they still, hey, crazy things happen in Overwatch. You never want to count yourself out.
You see the dive come out. But I don't think
Dive
there's any
coming out
follow-up.
again, but the Winston, Chowboy's just not doing anything on this Winston. They try to dive in, but they only get one person to dive in at a time, and it's just...
That's to see with the risky res, but they're able to get it. Chowboy is still able to go in the back lane. XZQ's hurt. Is he able to get
But
the
that's...
frag?
That Mercy has 1 health. Oh, the Winston was not able to pick off. All those people had very little health. If you focused on the Mercy right there, they might have gotten a pick. But hey, that's what these games are for. Zoe gets killed. Oh, the Jelly Dough! Do you see this disrespect from Jelly Dough?
That's real BM there.
That is BM. That
most
is body movement.
Do you like the vibrations of Winston's body?
I do. He's a monkey. I'm sure he's soft and cuddly.
Probably.
And it's just, this tank play from Los Muertos has just been big right now.
We see some resistance though coming out from
Top Ramen.
Top Ramen. Yeah. Cap has ult and he's going in the back line. Got 1 kill on Raven. Infection half health. See if Cap can do anything with this.
Cap is not able to finish it off. Comes very close. And they're going to just see if they can just overtime this to death. But things are falling apart for Top Ramen. Top Ramen, all they have left on the point is this Diva.
And then we have the BM's and Yaddle at the end, the Transcendence.
But nobody's going after this Diva. This baby Diva's just allowed to exist on the point. What are people doing? She's going to be... Oh, this Winston comes in and gets the dub. And that is it, Love Gangster.
Here tonight, Los Muertos taking the casual 4-0 off of Top Ramen. Not something I expected coming into this match.
And we get XZQ with that great play with McCree on this point. Look at those headshots by this McCree.
Double headshots.
Big McCree.
The triple.
Big
doesn't-
McCree right there.
XEQ literally not missing. The aimbot on him. Crazy.
So do you want to try to talk to one of these people, or do you want to just end it here for the night?
We can maybe talk to Jelly Dough if you think you think he's the MVP for tonight.
It's always hard to say.
It is always hard to say. I think everyone tried their best and they did a really good job.
And honestly, my throat's a little sore. I got a little too hype, you know? And I can't ruin my voice before my first day of school.
Let's see if we can get Jelly Dough.
Let's see if we can get Jelly Dough. I feel he had... Oh, Jelly Dough is gone. I don't think we're going to get Jelly Dough on this program.
Maybe I get Raven in here? Get someone in here. Raven was hitting some sick shots.
Raven was hitting. Like I said, it's hard to pick the MVP for that round just because Los Muertos just... I mean, when you roll like that through those 4 rounds, you're generally not going to have somebody who, like, shows to be the best player out of all those rounds. It seems like pretty much a... what's it called? Like a pretty even team, like, victory right there, where everybody just kind of walked forward, you know?
Yeah. It wasn't, like, huge plays. I mean, we did see some big plays out of individual players, but, you know... It's a team game, and I think everyone showed up for Los Muertos. Very interesting to see their synergy together going into the playoffs. I think now they're prime position to be in the playoffs. I think they're top 4 right now. So I think they just took over Top Ramen to be in the playoffs. I'm not entirely sure, though.
So that is a big match right there. And Top Ramen, are you concerned if you're Top Ramen right now?
I'd be a little bit concerned, but this is also the first game without their without their leader, Mr. Crit. So, you know, I wouldn't be super concerned. You need these next games to kind of like gel with your new team composition, try to figure out whose role is which, and then afterwards, you know, if the last 3 matches aren't going well, then I would be concerned. But there's a playoff race going on, so they need to win some matches.
And it's also tough in the sense that, in general, like. You're going up, you get this, you know, setback for Top Ramen. And in general, your first match, you want to play someone, maybe, you know, maybe play a Division 1 AA team, if you will. But exactly. Los Muertos, and not only that, Los Muertos played some good mind games to get into, you know, I didn't think that was 2 BM, but they let them get into their minds a little bit.
Yeah, we can see that affect them a little bit.
So, I don't know if we're going to be able to get anybody. Were you able to get anybody?
It doesn't seem like Raven is responding.
Did you say please respond?
Yeah, I'll see if I can message someone. We can ask Zertle to... You want Zertle to be our...
I'll take anyone. Hell, I'll even take someone from Top Ramen.
Okay. I don't know if I want to interview someone who lost. That would be like... Do you want to be interviewed? Me. Okay, bro wants to be interviewed.
Are they able to get into this Discord chat, or do we have to switch Discords around?
We can, I think we can switch Discords around. It shouldn't be too hard, because we'll go into, where will we go into? Shoot, where do we go to? The Nest. We can go into the Nest, okay?
Okay, and who are we talking to?
We'll find out. Just go into the Nest.
Where's the Nest, actually?
It's below it's below suggestion box.
Suggestion. So I'm technically not allowed into the sub forum within the suggestion box. So we're gonna have to hold on real fast. Are we just doing it through here right now?
Yeah, I guess so. But I have to find... I don't know.
Invite Jelly Donut. Invite my good friend Jelly Dough.
I'm trying to... I don't know how to do this, though. This is impossible. I feel really slow right now. Raven. Okay. Raven, this guy. Boom.
Uh-oh. Love Gangster. So we had a really interesting game today. A lot of BM happening at that last game, but you know, when you get called out for that hello, like, come on, man. You can't get upset about a hello. Like, there's other things to get upset about. So I still don't know if we're going to be able to... Oh, we got another invite coming in from the Glove Gangster.
Hello, Gerardi.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello. Hi, what's up?
What's your name, by the way?
My
Raven.
name is Raven.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to put you in.
I am the coach of Los Muertos.
Let me just put in the text for Los Muertos. So. Sorry, it takes a little bit because this program's slow.
Girardi, the stream is telling you that they want you to interview me instead of Raven.
What do you think about this, Raven? Do you want to do a tag team interview of the Glove Gangster?
Sure, I can. Sure.
Wow.
Let's do it.
All right, Love. What's your favorite anime?
It's hard to say.
Say Naruto or your band.
Say Naruto or band. All right, Naruto is my favorite anime.
Wow.
I like the way that Naruto walks and moves.
You like his run?
Yeah. It's
Can
so
you
fast
do
that I
that run
can't
in
believe it.
real life?
What do you mean, can I do it? I do that run in real life. That's how I walk.
So, Raven, how does it feel to win 4-0 against a team that a lot of people consider to be very good?
Honestly, we as a team, like, we just fixed our roster. We were down, like, we only had like 3 people at the end of stage 3, and then we had to fill our roster up, and then like we had a scrim set for Saturday, and we never got to do it. So like this is our first game ever playing as a team, and somehow had a lot of synergy, and I was like really proud of that.
Yeah, you guys really did work really well together, and it's surprising to hear that you guys, this is your first kind of competitive match with that. Who are the new players on your team that played for you guys?
So Jodo just joined the team. Jason was there from stage 3. XZQ was control on the last roster, but he changed his battle tag.
Mm-hmm.
Another new person was Bruh. He's our new off support. And then Infection is technically new because he's now, instead of being an off tank, he's a flex roll.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, Chef Momo joined to be main tank, and we that's kind of like our new main roster there that it just joined the team and has roles changed and stuff.
Yeah, you got some great plays out of those players too. So it wasn't like they were like, kind of afraid to play. It looked like they were all for it, and it kind of looked like Top Ramen was a little bit more afraid of you guys, and you guys really took advantage of that.
And I think the main reason for that is when I was doing tryouts for these people is I don't do them kind of the same way that most teams do, where they have a scrim and they just put people in, because to me that's like too much pressure for people to like try and play their best, So what I normally do is I just invite my players, I talk to them for a good like 30 minutes, and then we like queue a couple games of quick play, and all I'm looking for is their friendliness and aggression, and if they desire to be better at the game. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather have a gold player that wants to get better than a silver that thinks he's the best in the world, Like, or a plat that wants to be like the best person ever, but like doesn't really put effort into the game. And because of that, like the players that I picked, they all kind of have the same mentality, and that all they want to do is win and do their best and get better at the game, which is why I think we had so much synergy this game.
So it's an ambition. Everybody's ambitious, so that allows everyone to kind of feed off of each other too.
And like, it's not like where most people or most teams, they have one person on that team that enables someone else to be a better player. Like you say, you have your off tank that's playing Zarya, that's like super nutty. He's enabling his main tank to do better. Whereas right now, our whole team is enabling everyone to do better. Like during our comms, all I heard was people saying, this target, this target, this target. And so no one got mad anytime anyone accidentally died. Like if you saw in the last like minute there of the game, I accidentally jumped off the map to avoid the demon bomb and I was going to grapple. I died. If this was like a couple rosters ago, we would have had someone on our team just be absolutely toxic and voice chat and like kind of disrupt the mentality of the team. But like no one actually cared. They just kind of laughed a bit. And like that's kind of like why I think we're doing a lot better right now.
Now, Raven, just to talk to you about your play.
Yeah.
So I saw 2 really sick headshots on Eichenwald there. You got one on a Tracer who was going after you, and then you had like a jump shot, I think.
So one of the things that's kind of helped me with that is Widow headshots only, if you go in there. They don't really help like at all with far away like actual gameplay. But the only time I feel like they actually help is when you're doing those close-up headshots, because like those are kind of the things you can mimic in game, where someone's AD spamming in front of you and stuff like that. Besides that, I feel like overall my aim was kind of bad this game, due to the fact that I was kind of shot calling a lot, and it's hard for a DPS to do that. And I was like, the whole time going through the game, I was like, oh, dude, I'm playing like crap. And then my team's like, nah, dude, you're fine.
One of the big things that helped you guys, though, is you guys stayed together so much and so well and
Oh, yeah.
called out dives that you were able to just they kind of just stopped dealing with you after a while before
yeah.
having to commit an entire team to you. So that really also helped in just your team composition.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And then we have to ask about the BM at the end. Is saying hello at the spawn BM?
Who did this? I don't
Maybe
recall.
It's hard. Maybe it's hard when saying hello to the top ramen in their spawn during Lijiang Tower.
Well, when they were talking about that in team chat, I thought they were talking about when I pushed their diva into their spawn room and then put a spray on their door. I thought that's what they were
Is
talking
that BM
about.
though? Is that BM?
In my what I think BM constitute as is when like it's not a friendly banter. If it's just the way I think what happened is that we were just doing friendly banter, you know? Because like in comp games, anyone that has the opportunity to go up to someone's spawn door, they're gonna do it. Because in the terms of Overwatch, if you can get into someone's spawn door, the mentality of their team changes a bit. So like, yeah, it's like psychological playing the game, you know? Like if you can get in someone's head, that's like another thing of the game is if you can have strong mentality, you're gonna push ahead farther as well. So that's why, and like even if they did that to us, we would have maybe said, "Dude, that's so BMing and stuff," right? But like at the end of the day, you want a team that's not gonna change their mentality and just be negative the whole game. I don't think it was necessary, but it may have helped us clutch that map. I have no idea. Maybe in an alternate universe that may have happened. But yeah. I think it's kind of BMing, but at the same time, it's kind of the mind games of Overwatch.
Yeah, there's a balance to it.
Yeah, there's kind of a good side and a bad side.
I think saying hello to someone isn't BMing. I'm just gonna keep it real here.
I don't think the hello is, but I think maybe what I did was kind of BMing.
They didn't mention the spray, I don't think. You
They
might
said
have been
hello.
completely innocent just based off of no one noticing.
And then the
like
tactical crouching.
every time I got those headshots, you maybe saw that I put a spray down. I don't know if that's BMing. It's just like I felt so good, and so I put the spray there to like kind of make myself feel better, you know?
No, it's a confident. You're getting that the Kobe Mamba mentality. How does it feel to be the Kobe of Owlet?
It feels great, dude. Does it help that I'm 6'4"?
Yes. Is Jelly Doe your Shaq? Is he also 7 feet and 300
I would say our
pounds?
Shaq, dude. I think our Shaq's like the big heavy carry on our team, you know? That has to be naming us hard, dude. Easy, hands down.
Big Shaq.
His Reinhardt is so aggressive and OP. I just love it.
You walked
Yeah,
forward on him.
He had that big play with the Diva Bomb. He was the reason
Oh,
why
yeah.
Diva Bomb got like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's so hard in that when there's like 5 people connected together, just getting that off and perfect timing too.
And like that Diva Bomb was there, and I was like, wait a second. How did I not block that? Because I just saw his shield disappear and he didn't die. Our Reinhardt charged him through the grav.
Yep.
At the last second. I saw that Diva Bomb. I was walking back from spawn. I'm like, holy crap. What just happened?
Yeah, because at that stage it was kind of like, oh, we're in a grav. It's kind of bad news. Bears are down a player, and then it just boom, game over too.
Mm-hmm.
So there was actually a lot of clutch plays by Jelly Doe, a lot of clutch diva bombs in that game.
Those clutch Diva Bombs by him or Zen. Like, we'd
Yeah.
never played with him before, and I was kind of iffy on, like, accepting him into the team. I didn't even try him out. He just DM'd me and I was like, sure, you're on the team. And going into the first game I've ever played with him ever, which was Route 66, was the first map, I believe. I was like, hey, dude, where are you positioned at? I don't see you anywhere. And he was like, I'm right behind you. I'm like, what? And it actually worked that whole game, because whenever we got dove, our team counter dived it, and he would somehow survive, and that really, really impressed me.
Yeah, their dives are not nearly as effective as your dives.
And one of the issues, I don't want to like be in the mentality if someone says like, "Oh, you're doing this to be like mean or anything," but honestly, on route, wait, last map was Eichenwald, yeah. So when they were pushing up a dive, what I noticed that they maybe could improve on is they were putting their bubble down before they even tried to jump in. They were just kind of standing at that corner taking poke damage. I think they could have dove a little bit better if they maybe went over the top there on the right side and stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I was afraid of that.
Yeah, so me and Love were actually talking about that. Like, I don't think that this was much of like that. Your team was like way more
Oh, yeah.
skilled than the other team. I think it was mostly
Yeah.
just like just team composition and just like teamwork in general is just so much better on Los Muertos. And you saw it with those stalls. You saw it with all the ults, and if you're going to be a team that with equal skill level, those things become super important in this meta.
They're super important. I completely agree.
So, Love, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, Raven. This is kind of an important question. You don't have to answer it if it makes you uncomfortable. But would you rather have leg-sized fingers or finger-sized legs?
Leg size fingers or finger size. Okay. Depends.
On what?
Wait, nope. I would have to go with finger-sized legs due to the fact that if I had longer fingers that were as long as my leg, I wouldn't be able to use my mouse.
You can use your feet.
Your mom must be able to put the dishes in.
Yeah, you could be like a drum bass kind of setup and like a DDR pad too. That could work.
You'd be really good at DDR if you had leg-sized fingers. Just think about it. Okay, I think that's enough for tonight, Girardi.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm all tuckered out. I need my nap.
You need your
Oh.
naparino.
Before you go, you did you do have saved broadcast on, right?
Yes, I do have.
Okay, because I've had streamers in the past that didn't do that, and it kind of made me mad.
I made sure I had. I will save it later tonight, or someone else can. I don't know how it works. 'Cause I've
Well,
never-
just export it to your YouTube or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's probably
Easy
what I'm
peasy.
gonna do. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This was Girardi and Love Gangster here with the Owlet League, Stage 4, Week 1. Raven was our DPS spotlight of the round. And Los Muertos wins 4-0 over Top Ramen. So, Love, I hope you have a wonderful night.
I hope you do too, Girati. Peace out.
You too.
You too.